What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I wanted to talk about a land phase 2 or 2.0 strategy. I know we still haven't gotten 1.5 yet, but something that I just came across randomly and started thinking a little bit more about was the type of land that you have for phase 2 or 2.0 is going to matter significantly, because once we have those 50 plus different types of resources that you can make, all of a sudden, you know, the amount or the variety of resources out there means that there's not going to be as many people producing everything, right? So right now, 1.5, it's going to be grain, research tokens, or SPS. But once we get to a point where, you know, tundras and forests and jungles are all producing different types of resources, it's going to get very, I don't know, I'm struggling for the word here, so I'm just going to use the word interesting and much more dynamic as we go across and see. So I was looking, for example, at Land of Prosperity, which is the territory that I'm in. And keep in mind that to get the best out of whatever, there's going to be regional restrictions as well as probably like territory restrictions. So as we move forward, I was just looking at this from a territory perspective. And so, you know, you can see all of Pretoria here. If I click on all of Pretoria, and that's not working, so that's fine. We will just look at land. Oh, there you go. There's Pretoria, all right, so you can see everything there, but you can also look at each of the different territories. So Land of Prosperity is where I'm in, Area 51 or Region 51, so let me click on that, and here is the interesting part. You can see a breakdown of all the different land types. And for example, I looked at this and I saw tundras make up 2%, or you can see that they are significantly less than everything else, right? 463 tundras in what's this called? Land of Prosperity, LOP, right? And you can see that everything here has already been claimed. There's still a little bit unsurveyed, so there could be a couple more tundras, but it's 933 plots, right? I don't think a majority of those are going to be tundras. Maybe they could be. I have no idea. But the point is, I'm taking a closer look at this now and saying, well, if I were to get more land in my region, I don't even know if there are tundras in Area 51, but I would probably consider it. Maybe a second to that would be canyons, or let's see, what else is under 1,000? Like deserts or badlands, because in the future, to me, that can have some value. Now, when we talk about regions and resources being transported, that's still going to be at the regional level, and I'm assuming that all of the liquidity pools and, you know, automated market makers that are put in, they're not going to be at the territory or regional level. They'll probably have one that's like general for everything. I mean, if they do it for each territory, that'd be kind of cool, and that would actually matter a lot more in the context of this video, because all of a sudden, whatever tundras produce, if you have one of the 400 plots and it's needed, then all of a sudden you're gonna be making something that's much more scarce than everybody else. But at the end of the day, when you look at your region breakdown, and that might be something worth considering too, right? This probably isn't the best place to do it, but you can go into the game itself and see what's all in region, you know, XYZ, and see what's there, and try to potentially get one of the lower tiered, you know, what's that called? Not lower tiered, but like lower quantity of types of land. So I know this is like super far out thinking. Land 2.0 is probably not going to be out until sometime in 2024. But as you do go around and look around for things to potentially grow your land game out, and I think we all are to a certain extent, right? At least, I mean, I'm not buying anything right now, but I'm definitely keeping my eyes open. I think that this is something important to keep in mind, and it's something that I'm at the very least keeping in mind and thought I would share with you. And you can go and do this by every major territory here, or like I said, you could probably use Peak Monsters and jump in, or the game itself to see what is in your overall region. But would love to know your thoughts on this. If you are planning this way or thinking about all of the different types of territories, I mean, overall, you could do this where we look at Pretoria as well, and you can see what is the smallest number here. We got 6.59, 6.62. All right, so 6.57 is probably the lowest. That would be mountains. So on the whole, there's not as many mountains as there are other territories out there. But again, just something to keep in mind. Would love to get your thoughts, but that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.